Shake your style.
Hi guys! Today I'm going to show you some of the foods that I've been eating for the past 2 weeks. I just got out of the hospital 2 weeks ago from having a bowel obstruction. I had to go into the hospital and they had to pump my stomach and let my intestines rest for the blockage to move. And the reason that happens to me is because I've had a lot of abdominal surgeries. I had a back surgery through the front, which was a 2-level pro disc in my lower back. They go through the front and that all herniated, and I had 3 pieces of mesh put in with 2 different surgeries, and then that mesh moved into my intestines and I had to get that mesh removed and have a full abdominal repair with a giant sheet of mesh. So there is a lot of scar tissue that is making my colon and my intestines wrapped with scar. So my food doesn't move through correctly. It doesn't, the space in my intestines is smaller than a normal person. So I cannot eat roughage. What we normally would think is the healthiest thing and the best thing for our body to eat is lots of vegetables with all the roughage. I cannot do that because it gets stuck and it becomes very painful and I'll end up in the hospital. So when I got home from the hospital, I was exhausted. I had no energy. I was just, you know, everything was out of my stomach. I was literally starting from square one. So I was like, I really want to reboot my way of eating and figure out a way to get nutrients into my body without having to deal with the fiber. So I started juicing. And the first thing that I do in the morning is celery juice, pure celery juice. I did this before I started filming, but you get 16 ounces out of a bunch of celery. I'll show you how much I used. This is what I use, just the organic. Make sure you get organic celery. You don't want to be putting chemicals into your body when you're doing all this good for your body and then you're dumping chemicals in there. So I get the organic, and this is 2 celery hearts. Just make sure that you cut off, well, first of all, wash it. I always wash it, and cut off any leaves because the leaves will make it bitter. When you cut them off, it is perfect. So I get this much out of the 2 celery stalks, and it's about 16 ounces. So when I wake up in the morning, this is the first thing that I do is drink this, and on an empty stomach, no water, don't add water in here. This is just straight up celery, and that's how much juice, because celery has tons of water in it. So I bought these really cool lids where you can put them on, and it has a hole in it. You can either drink it right out of the hole at the top, or you can put a straw right in there. So this, I get the reusable straws, and it has that little lip at the bottom. So you put it under like this so the straw doesn't come out, and then screw it on like that. So every hour after you make this, it loses nutrients. So drink this immediately right when you get up on an empty stomach, and then don't drink anything else for at least 15 minutes, but I go a half an hour with nothing in my stomach except for pure celery juice, not even water. If you guys find celery juice too bitter or too harsh on your system, just add in other fruits and veggies. Oh, I love it. If you guys like celery, you will love this. And again, just keep the leaves out of it and it won't get bitter. Okay, I just finished the celery juice, and the next thing I do is make a juice for the rest of the day. So it kind of varies. Whatever I have in the fridge is what I'm going to use in the juicer. So today I'm gonna do a full cucumber, and I also scrubbed everything. I washed this with soap and water. So I have a full cucumber, oops. So I have a full cucumber, watermelon, raw beet, apple, and make sure that you cut the core out. You don't want to juice the seeds. That can be like poisonous. This is just like a leftover cucumber I'm gonna throw in there, and some pineapple. And I'm also going to use fresh spinach. Not only have I realized that juicing has completely cleared up my skin and made it look more youthful and glowing, but juicing is the fastest way to get nutrition into our body. Juicing is the easiest way to get enough vegetables, especially for someone like me who has stomach issues. It boosts your immune system, it gives you more energy, it helps with digestion, it's an anti-inflammatory, it helps actually heal your gut, so all of the stomach issues I'm having, I'm actually healing my stomach. It also helps with acid reflux, lowering your blood pressure. It can help you lose weight. This is something that I am going to incorporate into my way of eating for the rest of my life. All right, so that is it. This juice is all done. Look at all those colors and nutrients. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys that this bag that I use, if you can see that. So when I take this all apart now, it is so much easier to clean. So you have all of the fiber in here, and all I do is wipe the fiber out like this into this bag. And this bag is made of plants, and it is recyclable, biodegradable bag. So we are saving the planet by getting these bags. This is what they are. They are 100% compostable bags. They actually feel really cool. They're like soft and they're not plastic. So now it just makes it so easy. When I clean it, I'm just gonna rinse this all out and then wash it. And all of the scraps I have now got in this bag, so I don't have to clean the bucket out, and it makes it so much easier to clean up. You know, if you have digestive issues and you want to know why you can't digest, look at all of that roughage, you guys. Like, that is an insane amount of roughage going through your intestines. Now, if you have a healthy intestines, obviously go for it. Like, I'm jealous of you that you get to eat this. But if you have a IBS or like any issues where your food doesn't digest correctly, this is the perfect thing to do to get all of the nutrients and not have to have this in your belly. So I'm going to add the juice into another mason jar. I could have made more. Usually if I forgot to add that one extra cucumber, that would have filled this up. So 2 cucumbers would have done it. And then I just cover it with the traditional top, and I leave this in the fridge until I'm gonna drink it. And then I put the straw and the other top on here. The next thing I do is make ginger lemon tea. So I take fresh ginger and peel it, and then I cut it into these little chunks and put it in my Yeti cup. And then you can use fresh lemon. I'm just lazy, so I get the real lemon juice and just squirt a little bit of that in there, as much lemon as you like. And then I actually use my coffee maker to make the hot water. This is a great little coffee maker. So I just put this in there and I do the 14 ounces of water. And then I use raw organic honey. I do eat vegan, but the only, I guess you would call it animal product or bee product that I eat is organic raw honey. So I've got a teaspoon of the raw organic honey. And I'm gonna let this steep for a while. I'm actually not that hungry, so I ended up, I either do my oatmeal next or I drink the other juice. And since I'm not really that hungry, I've just been sipping on the juice. And I'm gonna show you how I make the oatmeal. I'm trying to cut down on gluten. I'm not going crazy about eliminating. I don't have like a gluten allergy or anything like that. I don't really notice anything bad happening when I eat gluten, but I feel like I just want to cut it out. I just want to start putting healthier things in my body. I have noticed such a difference in my energy already. My skin, oh my gosh, like I have no makeup on right now and my skin is just glowing. I have no more breakouts. My skin was breaking out like crazy and now it's not at all. So since I started doing this juicing in under 2 weeks, I have noticed probably, I would say like the first few days, my skin got so much better. And also I really think a lot of it is cutting out gluten as well. So this is really like, this way of eating is working for me, giving me so much energy, like an anti-aging, giving me back that glow and clear skin. So I'll just show you what I've been doing and maybe it'll work for you guys. This is the gluten-free 1 minute oats. And I do a half a cup of that. Then I'm gonna add PB Fit. This is peanut butter powder, just a heaping tablespoon. This is powdered almond butter. Scoop of that. And I'm using the protein powder, but there is gluten in this, but I'm only doing 1 tablespoon. This is 80% vegan, organic rice protein. It's the only thing that doesn't upset my stomach. So I'm just doing 1 scoop of the protein. So there is a little bit of gluten in what I'm eating, but I'm cutting way back from what I was doing before and definitely noticing a difference. I'm actually going to see if it's possible to get a raw organic rice protein without gluten, but I haven't started searching for that yet. I was just going to use this up. Then I use cinnamon, just however much you like cinnamon to load it up. What's next? Okay, I'm going to add some water. I always use bottled water. Then I just mix it up. It's kind of like pasty. So there is a lot of protein in here, super low fat. And yes, I realize fat is good for you. However, the way that I like to eat is lower fat. I do add in healthy fats like avocado, but that is not the base of how I eat. Everybody eats different. Different ways of eating work different for everyone. For me, my body functions best on carbs with lower healthy fats. Really, avocado and sometimes nut butter are the only fats that I eat, and that is plenty for my body. Okay, so I've got it like to this consistency, and now I'm gonna add in some organic mixed berries. This is blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, like that much. And I'm going to add in a banana. So, like my mom she can't eat carbs at all. And I know so many people who they don't function well on carbs, and they really like to do the high fat, high protein, low carbs. So it's okay if that's what works for you, if that's the way that you like to eat. And this is the way that works for me. So I don't need you guys saying, oh, this is a horrible way to eat, or you need to eat more fat, or you need to eat more protein, or whatever. This works for me. I'm not telling you guys this is how you should eat. I'm just showing you what works for me, what's been really helping with my energy and my skin and making me feel amazing very quickly after getting out of the hospital. Okay, so this is what it looks like, and I will put this in the microwave for about 2 minutes and 15 seconds and chow down. If you want, you can add like a little bit of almond milk. If you want to add more healthy fats instead of the PB Fit, you can add just regular nut butters and like flax seeds, chia seeds, like all different kinds of things you could add in here for extra nutrition. But the oatmeal bowl is definitely a staple in my diet every single day. It is 4 o'clock right now, and my stomach is just feeling like not hungry. And I do have days like this where I know that my intestines need to rest. So I don't eat the same thing every single day. So today is really going to be kind of a cleansing and letting everything rest. And what I do on those days is I have coconut water, and I'll let you guys know like just all the calories and everything for all of this. This is 90 calories, no fat, and it's just really nice and hydrating. Then I do the low sodium original V8 juice, and this whole can is 60 calories and has 3 grams of protein. That's another thing, is eating fresh, real food like that comes from the ground that's unprocessed is always gonna have nutrients in it. So a lot of people wonder like how people that eat vegan get their protein. There is protein in basically every vegetable that you eat. Even if it's a couple grams, it adds up. So all of that vegetable juice that I made this morning had a ton of protein in it. Obviously, if you guys want to go the healthiest route, I would pull out the juicer again and I would continue juicing throughout the day instead of doing the canned stuff. But sometimes in order to make it doable for me where I'm not gonna put bad things into my stomach, or I can let my intestines rest, I don't feel like juicing all day long. So I do buy some of the ready-made juices just for days like today when I'm not going to really be eating that much. And I also found this brand, I think it's called Suya or Suja, S-U-G-A, Suya Organic. This is cold pressed celery juice with a squeeze of lemon. This is 50 calories and 2 grams of protein. Again, like if I wasn't so lazy, I would pull out my juicer and I would make a bunch more juice for the rest of the day. But sometimes like if you're on the go and you just need to run in somewhere and grab something, you can grab like juices without any added sugar. The coconut water and stuff like that is much better than grabbing a candy bar or something that's gonna hurt your stomach. And when I drink these juices, I stay super hydrated. It keeps my energy up. I don't feel tired, like I'm starving myself at all. I just know today's a day I need to rest my belly, because I kind of get that bloated feeling where I'm hungry, but I know that if I add any more food into my stomach, I'm gonna start feeling like pain and it's going to start backing up, and that's when you end up getting a bowel blockage, or things are not moving correctly, or you feel bloated, is when you're forcing food into your belly that doesn't need to be there. So there are other ways to hydrate, there are other ways to up your energy. This is definitely, like, juicing is not something that I would do all day long. I definitely incorporate it with food, but like today, probably the only thing I'm gonna put into my stomach of solid food is that oatmeal that I had earlier. And I'm not even hungry right now. I'm just sipping on these different juices and the lemon ginger water. Yesterday was a big eating day. Like, I ate a lot yesterday, and that's most likely why I really don't feel that hungry today at all. So what I've been eating is I'm trying to incorporate sweet potatoes into my diet again. They are so, so good for you, but for some reason I have kind of a sensitivity to them. It's like I'm not allergic, but they cause inflammation and bloat my stomach. So I'm trying one food at a time to get back into my diet just to get the best nutrients. And I love sweet potatoes so much, you guys, that I've been eating these for the past couple days, and so far so good. How I cook them is just peel them, chop them up like this, and I put them into the air fryer. You don't need any oil or anything with this. You just put it in there, spread them out. You don't need anything in there. If you want, you can put some seasonings. I don't even put anything on. And you pop it into your air fryer, just like that. I put it on 400, and I'm gonna put it for like 17 minutes. And that's it. Now it'll cook, it'll start heating up and frying. And when it's done, it just shuts off and you have your cooked food with no oils or no extra junk that you don't want to put on them. Another thing that I've been eating is this Good Neighbors hummus. This is their original hummus with no oil added. And this is 2 tablespoons, is 30 calories, 1 gram of fat, and 2 grams of protein, which is awesome. And then I do cucumbers with that. I just dip it with cucumbers and I cut the seeds out. I do not eat the seeds of the cucumbers. Next is this lentil rotini. This is pasta and it's made out of red lentil flour, so there's no gluten in this. For 2 ounces, it is 180 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, and 13 protein. 13 protein for 2 ounces. So this is awesome if you are looking for some extra protein. And I eat this with the Prego no sugar added sauce. This is delicious. And then I will have green beans. This is pretty much the only veggie that I've been able to eat other than cucumbers that doesn't upset my stomach. And I do the French style, no salt added green beans. So I always have this with a meal. I'll also have them with the sweet potatoes, and I put a little bit of that marinara sauce on the sweet potatoes and on the green beans. It is delicious. Another thing, this isn't really new, but I do low sodium rice cakes and avocado. I'll do like a half an avocado on 2 rice cakes. You can add a little bit of hummus first and then put the avocado on top, sprinkle it with Celtic sea salt. You could do peanut butter and avocado, a little cinnamon, a little Celtic sea salt. That is delicious. And what else? Just some tomato. You could put tomato on top. So that is pretty much it, you guys. I have just been keeping things really simple so that my digestive system is working good and feeling good and things can heal. I've actually still got, I don't know if you can see this, but I still have a scab that's healing on my nose from them pumping my stomach with the tube down my throat when I had the blockage. So I have to remind myself that if this is still healing, that so is my inside of my body. And I get very impatient and I just want to like feel better right away. But yeah, so I feel like food is your medicine. To use food instead of thinking that you can't heal and you can't feel better. And I literally, you guys, was just crying because I had no energy and I didn't know what to put in my stomach and I was just feeling so horrible. And I was like, I have to figure out a way to get some pure nutrition into me so I can get my energy back and feel better. and just some of the benefits were that my skin looks amazing now. It just totally cleared up, and it is just totally like anti-aging, detoxifying, all of the fruits and veggies. And I really hope that it helps you guys if you decide to try any of it. Even try just the celery juice in the morning, and that will make a huge difference. Just give it like a half hour, at least 15 minutes before you eat anything. As far as supplements, I keep them all organized like this. I will show you guys what I take. I've got the Menopause 1 Daily Vitamin, and all of these supplements are vegan. I will link everything I'm showing you down below in the description box. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm getting really sidetracked, but I don't want to forget this. So if you don't have a juicer and you have like a blender or a bullet or anything that can blend your food, that's all you need to make juice. So you would put your celery or veggies into the blender, mix it like really, really good, and then all you do is pour it through a strainer and you have your juice. Or you can do like a cheesecloth, like a cotton cheesecloth. So yeah, if you have a blender, you can make juice out of it. Okay, next thing I take is a DIM Complex, 250 milligrams. I take this once a day. This helps to balance hormones, estrogen and progesterone. I am 52 years old. I do not know where I'm at in menopause. I think I might be done or pretty close to done. I really have been doing great as far as menopause. I'm just thinking positive about it. I'm putting healthy foods into my body. I am taking this, which helps to, it's a natural, I can never say this word. It's cruciferous vegetables. I don't know how to pronounce it. Cruciferous vegetables.
Cruciferous. Cruciferous.
So it's like cauliflower type of vegetables. Like cauliflower has that in it. And this will balance hormones for men or women, and it has been working great for me. I've been doing nothing, no hormone therapy, no nothing for menopause, and I'm feeling amazing. And a couple here and there, I get hot flashes, but nothing major at all. Since I started taking this, I feel like menopause, what? I have no idea what menopause is. And I'm gonna keep up that mentality and just sail right through. And like I said, I think I might already be done with menopause. I also believe that changing your diet and putting really healthy fruits and veggies into your body and nourishing your body is going to make a huge difference with how your body reacts to anything, including menopause. The next thing I take is the St. Tropica hair growth vitamins. Take these every day. I've been taking these for I think about 2 years now. And in between when I started taking these, like my hair was like down to here. And of course I decided to bleach it, and I kind of darkened it up a little bit now. I'll also link my hair color below, but I damaged it with bleach again. So I cut it a lot, but you can see it's still like growing and healthy and thick. So yeah, I'm continuing to take these hair growth vitamins. I also take, is this 1,000? Yep, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and 5,000 IU of vegan D3. And these just came in the mail today that I ordered. This is magnesium citrate, 300 milligrams. I'm going to start taking this. This is wonderful for so many different things, including your digestive system. This has omega-3s in it. It has organic flaxseed powder and just the vegetable capsule. And that is it for supplements. I did cut some out of my routine. I just wanted to keep it like really simple. I purchased all of this on Amazon. I purchased the air fryer, my bullet, the coffee maker, basically everything. If you guys watch my videos, you know I'm obsessed with Amazon, and I put everything in my Amazon store nice and organized so you guys can see everything, all of my favorites that I love to shop. And where I purchase my own stuff from. I do subscription. Yeah, subscription on all of the vitamins that I order because you get a discount through Amazon. free shipping. I just love it. So that is it. The bottom line, you guys, just listen to your body. If you're feeling like things aren't moving good that day, or you just kind of need a belly reset, do the juices and just let things rest, let things clean out, reset your body, and just start adding in healthy foods and see how you feel. Even if it's just one meal a day, just one little thing, and you start to see a difference, you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, I feel so amazing. Like, how could I not eat like this all the time? This is just what works for me. I'm hoping that by sharing it, that someone out there, it's going to help, because I know that I am constantly struggling with figuring out what is going to work for my body and make me feel my best as far as energy and how my belly feels. So I really hope this helps you guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more videos. You can also click the little bell next to the subscribe button to be notified of all of the videos that I upload. Also, if you have any ideas as far as juices or foods or anything that really works for you and makes you feel amazing, please share them down in the comments below so we can all read them and get some ideas. I would love to try some new things to make me feel even better. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye.